Hey ladies, welcome to Self-Care Circle number 6 for this round. I'm sorry you guys couldn't join me live today, but what I would like to do is just talk a little bit about Module 6, manifestation, and share some thoughts about manifestation, the manifestation process, and then we'll end and wrap up with a little mini clearing that's going to help you in manifesting what it is that you desire. So the reason I'm talking about manifesting today is that manifesting is the last module in our video course. And so hopefully you've had a chance to go over that and look at some of the videos and look at some of the worksheets. And the reason that it's the last module in our course is because everything that's we've been working on up until this point is to help you to get to a place where you are manifesting consciously and from a healed and positive place. Now, when I say manifesting, what does that mean? It means creating your reality that you're experiencing and calling forth to you the experiences, the things, the people you want to interact with, the process of bringing all of those things into your reality. Now, we are always manifesting, consciously or not. Like, you're constantly creating your reality. You've been creating your reality since the moment that you were born. And, maybe even from before you were born. I don't know exactly how that process works, but talking about our human experience right now. So you've been manifesting this whole time. But what we want to do, and our goal here is to get to the point where we're consciously manifesting things we want that feel in alignment with us and that would bring us happiness and joy to experience. And if we're not consciously manifesting, if we're unaware of our limiting beliefs, of our energetic blocks, of wounds that we've have experienced through our lifetime, what can happen is that we sort of manifest a mixed bag of experience. And so that is why the earlier parts of this journey and the earlier parts of this program and course have focused so much on understanding yourself as an empathic, intuitive, spiritual woman and getting in tune with that, looking at what are your wounds and what it is that we need to heal and how we need to shift our beliefs so that you can do that, all of that work and get to a place where your desires come to you easily and effortlessly, and you're manifesting, you're bringing in the highest, most positive version of what it is that you want to experience. Okay. So that's the framework for manifesting that we're working off of. Now, talking a little bit about the manifestation process, really, it's pretty simple at its base. It's simple, but sometimes not necessarily easy. When you're manifesting, as you're living, you're consciously setting intentions and desires. Every time you encounter something that you want, you're setting an intention. Every time you're encountering something that you don't want and you realize, hey, I don't want this, I want the opposite of this, you're also setting an intention. So your job is kind of to set this intention. And then you are trusting that the universe is working on your behalf to bring you the experience that you want. And then we're in co-creation with the universe. So it's not necessarily just that the universe magically drops this thing in front of you. You have a couple of duties to also perform in this process, is how I think of it. You set the intention, you become open to listening to intuitive nudges, because that is the way that the universe, your guides, spirit will nudge you in the right direction of your desires, experiencing your desires. And you're keeping your vibration high and keeping yourself in a positive state of receptivity to what it is that you want. So those are kind of your tasks. And as part of that process, you may also be guided to and shown by the universe or by God or goddess or however you think about that, what it is that you need to heal that is getting in the way of your manifestation coming into full fruition and you receiving it and being able to have that in your experience. So that is also kind of a task that you might have ahead of you, and is part of that listening to the intuitive nudges that you're getting. So one of the things that I always like to say or to think about when I'm trying to manifest something consciously is, okay, do I believe I could have this thing? And if there is a feeling of uncertainty or of anxiety or of fear of not being sure how it's going to happen, and a lot of like tension and attachment around that, that is what we call resistance to your manifestation. And so instead of feeling fearful about that, just because you're experiencing resistance, it does not mean that you won't get something or you can't have it or it's not meant for you. It's basically a feeling that lets you know that there is some limiting belief somewhere in your consciousness and your energy system that is blocking you currently. So become curious about it. Why do I not feel like I can have this thing? What are my past experiences that are maybe contributing to this limiting belief? What did other people tell me that has kind of seeped into my unconscious that I can question and change? Do I want to continue having this limiting belief around it, and doing some conscious work on healing whatever it is that is coming up? So that's definitely, I think, an important part of the process as well. So let me give you hopefully a couple practical real life examples from my life and life of other people that I've seen manifest things consciously. I think that the thing that is the most forward in my personal experience and consciousness right now is manifesting love and manifesting my fiance and my husband. And my future husband, I should say. So, my intention was, I would like to experience a deeply loving, healthy, positive, committed relationship. That was the intention that I set when I started on the process of bringing in this person into my life. So once I set that intention, I actually went through a lot of challenges. And, I experienced a relationship that did not have those elements. It was with someone who was not ready to be committed. It was with someone who would be hot and cold sometimes. It was with someone who, just wasn't able to provide me what I needed. And now I see, looking back at that journey, this was the universe presenting me with an opportunity for healing, because through that relationship, I was able to look at where I was settling for less than I deserve, what my self-worth issues were, what my expectations around relationships were, what it was that I truly value in a relationship and in the person who's in my life. Where was I out of love with myself? Where was I having some challenges with experiencing true intimacy? All of those things came up as a result of that relationship experience. So as I started looking at those things and healing those things and realizing where they have come from in my background, in my childhood, even in past lives and all different layers, then I started clearing them And then what came forward for me in a very synchronistic way was meeting my now fiance, who has so many of the qualities that I truly desire that got refined through that previous relationship, who is able to be verbal and intimate and committed. And the relationship just flowed very smoothly. But I kind of had to do that inner work to get there. Here's another example, an example I like to use in a lot of my workshops. Let's say one of your goals is to feel healthier and get more fit or lose a certain amount of weight. How are we co-creating that with the universe? It's not necessarily that you set this intention and the universe like magically waves its, magic wand and you lose that amount of weight overnight, right? That's unfortunately in our human experience, that's not typically how that works. However, what does work is you set this intention, you give it out to the universe, and you start to work on bringing yourself into alignment with who will I be when I am fit and healthy and am at the place that I want physically. And what are the actions and feelings that I will have at that time? And you start embodying that currently. And then you listen to the nudges that the universe gives. So if you've set the intention for feeling fit and healthy, you don't sit around all day, right? So a fit, healthy person would probably get outside and start taking walks. So maybe you start walking a couple times a week, right? You're putting your energy, you're co-creating with the universe toward that intention. And then you listen to the nudges that come. Maybe one day you all of a sudden feel like, okay, I'm going to take a different route today. Like I feel like I should turn right instead of left. And then you listen to that nudge. And as you're walking, you encounter a fitness studio that's advertising a class that you've never tried before, but it sounds really interesting to you. So then you decide to try out that class and you listen to that nudge to go to the class and you have so much fun. It doesn't even feel like work. You look forward to going, right? And then, so it starts you in a habit of taking this class. And then over time, you continue to commit to that intention of fitness and wellness and health. The universe has provided this method, this pathway to get there, and you find yourself at your goal experience, your goal level of fitness. And so that's how, it's another example of how you're co-creating with the universe. You're setting the intention, you're doing the work to put yourself in the vibration of the thing you want, and you're listening to the nudges of how the universe is going to present yourself with these things. Okay, so those are some examples of how that might work. So I want you guys to start thinking about what it is that you want in your lives. What are the feelings you want to experience? And I always like to start with the feelings. That is the most important. Get in touch with the feelings that you want to experience. And then the physical desires can flow from that. And the universe has the opportunity to bring you things that you didn't even know would make you feel the way that you want to feel. So you may think to yourself, well, I would like to have fun every day. And in your current experience, maybe you have one version of fun. Maybe fun for you is being able to afford going to comedy clubs very regularly, which is great, like something definitely that you can manifest and that you should do. But maybe there's something else or many other things that you had no idea, you've never tried before, that would be super fun for you. And the universe will present these opportunities to you. So think about that core desire first, that core feeling you want to have, and then open up to the different ways that can manifest, holding on to the current ways that you are maybe wishing to experience it, but also leave room for the bigger picture and for the universe to surprise and delight you in this process. Okay. So something I wanted to kind of go over today is in your module 6 manifestation section of our video course, there are a set of handouts and printables that I provided for you. And I wanted to just go over them with you so you understand why I included them and how they're going to be part of this journey for you. Now, let me just see if I can figure out my technology. So I'm going to get to the right area. I'm going to share my screen. Sharing screen. Okay. So hopefully you guys can all see this. And this is as I said, is a printable that you can download and print off as many of these sheets that you want. Now, first it starts off with just some simple instructions, some things to remember. So when we're thinking about manifesting your dream life, like this well-rounded life that creates joy, happiness, abundance, and love, anything else that you want to experience, we really want to start visualizing it, bringing it to mind, feeling into what that would look like for you. And your dream life may be completely different than anyone else's. That is fine. Then, because when you are manifesting from a place of alignment with yourself and who you truly are, what makes you happy, what is in alignment from you, that is going to be so much easier to bring in for yourself than trying to manifest something that doesn't really resonate with your heart and with your soul. So first thing, and that's what all of this work we've been doing is really about, you getting in touch with yourself, recognizing your own unique gifts, your own unique personality, your own unique wants and needs, and visualizing from there, manifesting from there. Now, a thing that we can do is kind of look at our limiting beliefs, and we want to use affirmations or other new ways of thinking to replace those limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are just things that we think consciously or unconsciously, we've learned over time, we've rehearsed to ourselves that they're just beliefs. So if we learned one kind of belief, we can unlearn that belief and learn a new belief. So that's what affirmations are about. Then we go into the letting go of resistance and what is not aligned to your vision. So we talked about letting go of resistance. That's any fear that comes up, any doubt, any confusion, lack of clarity, any of those feelings around your manifestation. We work on letting them go, understanding why they're there and letting it go. And also letting go what in our life doesn't really match up with what it is that we want. So if we have a dream life and a vision of ourselves as a being, for me, like an abundant business owner who, is working in being productive and is doing something that is fulfilling her. If I'm spending in my current life all of my time goofing off and watching Netflix, that's not really aligned with that vision. The abundant business owner doesn't really have the time to procrastinate and sit around watching TV. And that's not to say that watching Netflix is bad. Like, I love doing that occasionally, but if it's in a quantity that is not in alignment with what it is you're envisioning, we need to shift those behaviors. So that's an example of that. Match the frequency of the reality you want. So that has to do with feeling the vibrations and feelings of the thing that you want to experience now. So if you want to call in love, more love in your life, then we want to have love for ourselves. We want to share love with other people. We want to enjoy ourselves with our friends, share love with them, share love with our family. We want to be in that vibration of love and self-love so that love comes in for us. Okay. be purposeful with your thoughts and beliefs. So that's just about being conscious and catching yourself when you're thinking things and doing things that are not in alignment. Remember that repetition and intention are key. So you're holding that intention and you're continuously working on your beliefs and your thought process to bring you into alignment. And then also, part of this process is releasing control. And I know for me, for example, that is very challenging to do. It has been in the past. But it's recognizing that you're doing your part when you're setting that intention and you're doing your healing. You do not have to have any control, any say with how the manifestations come to you. So, you're not in control of the time of when it happens, how exactly it unfolds. And that isn't something that's meant to disempower you. It's meant to empower you and give you freedom, because the universe can make things happen way more magically, way quicker, way more, with giving you experiences that are even better than you think, than you can control on your human level. So this is about you letting go so those things can happen, not so that you feel out of control. With going back to just the manifesting new love and my fiance into my life. Did I expect him to live in the same complex as me and then run into him while I was taking out my trash? No, I would never have contemplated that, but yet it was so easy. It was so graceful. I didn't have to even go anywhere. It was, the universe presented something that I would not have thought of in a million years, but yet made everything super easy for me, especially since it was during COVID. I wouldn't have been able to go out anywhere anyway. So just all of the things kind of came into alignment when you surrender and just be like, you know what? I don't know when this is going to happen. It's not my concern. I'm just going to focus on living my best life, feeling as good as I can, doing me, healing me, focusing on me. And then that magical stuff happens. Okay. Always trust your intuition. Those are those intuitive nudges, and align your actions with goals and take inspired action. So that's the stuff that we were talking about before. Okay. So now we have this vision board worksheet, and the purpose of this is to allow you to write down and set intentions, not in just one area of your life, but for your whole life in a very holistic fashion. So we look at the area of your spirituality, the area of how you want to feel about family, how you want to feel about your wealth life, your career, your health, your love, your knowledge. Give some thought to all of these areas and what you would like to see and experience in there. And it also gives you an opportunity, when you kind of jot some things down in each of these areas, to feel into how close you are already to your dreams, and which areas already feel very fulfilling for you, and which area you feel like you need to do a little bit of more work on. So you can print that out. You can fill out those bubbles. And then, do that occasionally, maybe once a quarter or once every 6 months. Check back in with yourself on those different areas. See if anything shifted. See what's already manifested. See if you've realized that something wasn't really what you wanted. Maybe you wanted something else. You can adjust this as you go. Okay. Now, next, here's a manifestation journal sheet. So you can print this out as many times as you want, although you don't need to do it obsessively. I think one of the biggest things to remember about manifesting is you want to have fun with it and be light with it. So this is something to jot down, fill out this form, put it in a special journal and notebook, and release it to the universe, right? So, and you can do one of these pages for each thing that you would like to manifest. So here I am manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest, whether it's a feeling, an intention, or a specific thing. So I am manifesting my dream home. I am manifesting a new car, or I'm manifesting laughing more every day, or feeling joyful, or feeling abundant, whatever it is the end result looks like. Paint yourself a picture. What is that going to feel like for you? What are you going to be experiencing when the end result comes? who will be part of your life when that's happening. All of the things, paint yourself the picture. In order to, here's where we get to the releasing part of it, the healing part of it. In order to align with it, I let go of what? Is it I let go of my belief that love is not possible for me. I let go of my belief there are no good partners left in the world. Or I let go of my belief that I could never afford my dream home. Or I let go of the belief that I can be a successful entrepreneur. I let go of the belief that I'm not worthy of good things, or I let go of the belief that I have to work really hard to have success. Like success can't be easy. Like what beliefs do you have that you need to let go of, or what relationships in your life are getting in your way, or what experiences, do you have a friend who's constantly telling you that your goals are not realistic? Might you need to set some boundaries with that person, or maybe let go of that friendship in general? Those are possible things that we might need to consider. How does getting your manifestation change your daily life? Really bring it into your daily life. What will you be doing in a very tangible way each day when you have this thing, or when you're experiencing this experience? How I feel when I have it. Who am I when I have it? How would you describe yourself when you have it? Fill all of that out. Now we go deeper into releasing. Remember, we want to set the intention, and then our work is release what is in the way of that intention. Do that healing work. So what are the thoughts that are not in alignment with your manifestation? What are the actions that are not in alignment? What are the relationships, dynamic, or people that are not in alignment? Old stories that do not support what I'm creating, things that drain my energy, things I can't control or aren't my responsibility. So let me kind of work through this with you. Let's take the goal of manifesting a successful business, okay? Thoughts that are not in alignment. So if I'm trying to manifest a successful business, and I want to experience abundance and fulfillment and joy from that business, thoughts that are not in alignment with that are, of course, like, I'm not smart enough to be a business owner, or I can't learn what it takes to do that, or business, like being self-employed is too hard. Businesses never succeed, or I can't think of anything new I'd want to do a business on. All of those kinds of thoughts are not in alignment with your end goal of having this successful business. So we want to get all of those out and start to question them. Actions that are not in alignment. So that kind of goes back to what I was saying before. If I'm not learning about business, that's not in alignment. If I'm, spending all day watching Netflix and not trying to make some progress toward opening a business, then that action is not in alignment. If I'm wanting to invest in courses to help myself open the business, but I'm spending my money on things that are not related, that action isn't really in alignment. So take a look at that. Then relationship dynamics or people not in alignment. So this kind of goes back to that example. If I start telling people that I have this business idea and they tell me I can't be successful, or, it's going to cost too much money, or, they tried to have a business and it failed, so your business will probably fail too. Those are not necessarily things that are going to be helpful to you. So you want to kind of think about how to draw boundaries around that. Or when we say relationship dynamics, if there's a dynamic of people constantly asking you for things and not giving you the same energy in return, there's not an energetic exchange, equal energetic exchange. How then are you going to successfully go into an experience where part of the experience is you give something, you sell something to get something in return, right? So you have to start shifting your relationship dynamics and becoming aware of those relationship dynamics and changing them so they reflect a successful process that is going to manifest in your goal, right? So if we take this into the love life situation, if you're constantly in relationship dynamics where you're giving more than you're receiving, then it's going to be very difficult to find yourself in a relationship where it feels balanced and you feel appropriately loved. So go into your friendships where you're feeling like it's unbalanced. Start working on that. Start shifting those dynamics. Start expecting other people to give you back what it is you give them. And that trickles in to the other things that you're manifesting. So hopefully that makes sense. Old stories that do not support what I'm creating. So if you have a story around, people in my family are never successful in business. My grandfather tried to open a business and he failed. So therefore, just, people in my family aren't good at that. That is a story that you're telling yourself that doesn't have to be true. Things that drain my energy. So you want to have energy for your manifestations. So if you're engaging in things that leave you feeling drained at the end of the day and don't allow you to have the energy and time to work on your goals, we want to be aware of that and start closing those energy leaks off. And then finally, things I can't control or aren't my responsibility. So once again, we are not in control of how things manifest. So this can be a good place to just note, I can allow the universe to bring this to me in divine timing. I'll do my part, but the universe will do its part as well. And just reminding yourself of things like that, I think, can be really useful and helpful. Okay, so now after we've set all those intentions and done that clearing work, that releasing work, become conscious of what it is that we need to heal and let go of. Now we get into self-care. Now, why self-care? It's because the rest of what you have to do when we're manifesting is just keep yourself feeling as good as possible and your vibration high. And that doesn't mean you're going to feel perfect all of the time. That is not required. You are human. You'll have emotions. It's healthy to have emotions and to go through difficult experiences and feelings and process them and feel them and release them. All of that is normal and healthy. But we want to have consistent things to do to care for yourself and lift your vibration back up. So this sheet allows you to set intentions for every day to do something to take care of your mind, your emotions, and your body, which are 3 important areas of your life. So with your mind, you might want to set the intention that you are going to work on holding positive thoughts all day. Or you can set the intention that you're going to read, for 10 minutes, something that is intellectually stimulating or spiritually stimulating. Think about what your mind intention will be. Your emotions. Maybe your intention with your emotions is to do one thing every day that helps you feel gratitude or helps you feel happiness and joy, and you're creating that for yourself. So list what the intention is and then what it is that you're actually going to do, that practice, that self-care practice you're going to do to make that happen in your day. And then your body. Do you want it to feel healthy? Do you want it to feel strong? Do you want it to feel flexible or grounded? And then set what it is you're going to do in your day, that's going to do that. Your spirit as well. So perhaps your intention is to feel in alignment or to feel, connected to your guides or your intuition. What are you going to do? Are you going to meditate for 10 minutes? Are you going to do some tapping? Are you going to take a walk in nature? List your intention and then list what it is you're actually going to do to make that happen. Okay. And then self-love, another key to manifestation, another key to feeling good and keeping your vibration high and bringing the experiences you want to you is really actively working on your self-love. So we have the 3-minute self-love journal here. So lovely thing to do is print out a bunch of these and every day fill this out. Something I appreciate about myself today is, so give yourself appreciation, gratitude, congratulations, celebration, really focus in on that. And then today I honored myself when maybe you set a boundary. Maybe you gave yourself permission to rest. Maybe you acknowledged a feeling you were having. Maybe you stopped and patted yourself on the back for doing a good job at some point in the day. Whatever that is, however you honored yourself and your feelings, write it down. Today, I nurtured myself. What did you do for that self-care? That goes back to that other sheet. In what way did you feel like you nurtured yourself? So start to develop the habit of doing these things and writing them down, because that really solidifies the energy of self-love for yourself. Okay, and then here, another beautiful journal to fill out. And you don't have to do these things every day. You can pick and choose what feels best for you, or if it all resonates, you can do it every day. The more you do kind of immerse yourself in this work, the quicker your vibration will change. But I will leave that up to you in terms of what you have time for. Make it realistic for you. I would rather you do one thing and have that few minutes of a really high vibration than feel discouraged because you can't do all the things and do nothing and feel low about it. That is not the goal here. So this gives you a place to write the date, what day of the week it is, list your positive moments in your day that you're reflecting on, things that were thankful for, and things that inspired you. So this is a lovely thing to do at the end of the evening. And intentions for tomorrow. What do you want your day to look like? And once again, that can be concrete things. I want to spend 10 minutes meditating tomorrow, or I want to go on a walk, or I want to call 3 friends, or whatever it is. But it can also just be the intention of, I want to go into tomorrow with an open heart. I want to show other people compassion tomorrow. I want to be open to joy, whatever those things are for you. Okay, now we have a weekly reflection page to kind of keep you on track. So maybe set a day of the week that you'd like to check back with this. And how did I align to my vision? Like, what are the things that you did that you felt like moved you forward in some way, even if it's just internally, energetically, toward what it is that you'd like to create? What challenges to alignment did I face? Like, did you have a hard time with your thoughts? Was it your behaviors? Was it, dynamics or experiences that you had with other people? Write those down for yourselves to bring them to your awareness. And then that gives you a place and a way to start tweaking moving forward. Here are some daily affirmations, always a good thing to have. And you can use these if they resonate with you. And then here's a list of just general self-care activities. When you go back to that worksheet, that's about listing your self-care intentions. Here are just some ideas. If you don't have your own that you've been thinking of that can get you started, here are a bunch of things to do that are in the different categories that you can choose from to help you raise your vibration and do that self-care work. Okay. So that's that worksheet I provided for you there. I hope that at least parts of it are helpful for you, that it's something that you can use on a daily and weekly basis to kind of keep you on track with your manifestations. And, I want to go back and empathize, have fun with it. This is not meant to be homework or hard work. This is meant to be just like, I am in this beautiful healing journey. I write down my intentions. I recognize what I need to release. Then I give it up to the universe and I do things that make myself feel good. That is always the end goal, making yourself feel good. Okay, so that was sort of the discussion portion of the self-care circle I had planned for today. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. Happy to dialogue with you in the group, to jump on again, and create some videos for you. If you have any questions or would like any further clarification on any of those things, and we can, of course, always talk about them in our individual sessions as well. And then I wanted to kind of wrap up with a little bit of an energy clearing around manifestation for today. So whenever you feel ready, you can pause this if you need to, and then restart it once you've gotten yourself nice and comfortable. But make yourself comfortable wherever you're at. And then we're going to ground and center, connect, and clear out some things that might be getting in the way of manifesting. So go ahead and close your eyes and start to take some slow, deep breaths into your heart space. Big inhale and exhale. Just breathing slowly and deeply. Now we're going to slow your breath down even further. Breathing in for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, and exhaling for a count of 4. So big inhale, hold, and exhale. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in, hold, and exhale. Last time, big breath in, hold, and exhale. Now just continue that slow, deep, even breathing. And set your intention to call all of your energy from wherever it's been throughout the week back to you and into this time and space, into this present moment, and see or feel it returning to you, cleansed, refreshed, and restoring your energetic body. Feeling and seeing yourself brighten, your energy field grow stronger and more robust, and seeing yourself just start to glow as it returns to you. And now draw your attention down to your root chakra, located at the base of your tailbone. And feel or see a golden cord of your energy drop down out of your root chakra, through the floor, into the ground, into Mother Earth, through the layers of her soil, down, 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 down into the very core, the very center, the heart of Mother Earth, connecting deeply into her center and into her heart. And feel yourself becoming more grounded and held safe and secure by Mother Earth. And she sends up up this golden cord, a beautiful, grounding, nurturing, healing energy. And feel it come up that cord, touching your tailbone, touching your root chakra, and filling up your whole body, your whole energy system, and completely surrounding and permeating you through every layer of your being. And just let that swirl around your body, filling up your heart space, filling up each chakra, completely engulfing you in this warm, grounding, nurturing energy. And now draw your attention up to your crown chakra and feel a golden cord of energy come up out of your crown, up into the sky, up, 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 up into the very heart of the universe, up into the higher realms, up to the source of divine love, connecting into the heart of the universe. And feel the heart of the universe, feel the divine pour down that golden cord, this beautiful divine clearing energy. And it comes down and touches your crown, touches the top of your head, and flows down your whole body, completely permeating every cell of your body and surrounding you. Just cleansing and clearing away anything that's not serving you, anything that's not in your highest good, any energies that are not your own, and anything that is negative or in a lower vibration. Breathing in this clearing energy. And just feeling yourself completely surrounded by this divine cleansing, blessing energy and this beautiful, earthly, nurturing energy. And now we set the intention that your higher self is going to assist you with further clearing any blocks to your manifestations. And all you need to do is just relax and allow this process to happen. You can picture or feel it like little balls of light going off in your energetic field. First, we're going to call up the energy of doubt and anywhere that is in your energy field, any self-doubt, any doubt that good things can happen for you, any doubt in the process of manifestation, any difficulties in trusting the universe, trusting this process, anywhere energies of doubt live within you, in your body, your energy system, we cleanse, heal, clear, and delete all of that now, wherever it is. Take a deep breath, big inhale and exhale. Anywhere fear, anxiety, or stress comes up for you, anywhere that comes up when you think about your manifestations, when you think about your desires, when you think about creating a life that you want, any fears, any doubts, any worries, any anxieties, we cleanse, clear, heal, and delete all of that now. Anywhere you are telling yourself you can't have this thing or this experience, that it's not for you, or maybe that it's for others and not for you, that you've never experienced it before, so that means you can experience it in the future. Anywhere any of those things live in your energy system, in your body, in any of your cells, we cleanse, heal, clear, delete, destroy all of that now, releasing that completely. Anywhere any resistance comes up in any form, known or unknown, conscious or unconscious, we bring all of that up now and clear, heal, delete, and destroy anywhere that is in your energy system. And anything that has created that past, present, or future. Cleanse, cleanse, heal, delete, or destroy all of that now. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Anywhere you have any guilt and shame around manifesting a better life for yourself, maybe anywhere you feel, oh, my mother didn't have a better life, my father didn't have a better life, my family didn't have a better life, my friends are not having a better life, anywhere anything like that is coming up now, we cleanse, heal, clear, delete all of that now. Anywhere you have shame around having desires, we cleanse, heal, clear, delete all of that now. Anywhere you have any fears that others will feel jealous or uncomfortable or be upset if you find more happiness or you have your desire, we cleanse, heal, clear, delete, uncreate, and destroy anywhere that is, anything that caused that in your energy field and in your system now. Deep breath and releasing that. Anywhere you feel unworthy of your desires, that you're afraid you can't manifest something and because you feel unworthy of it, or you have difficulty letting yourself have it for any reason, we cleanse, heal, clear, delete, and destroy any of that energy anywhere in your energy system now. Let's take a big breath in and exhale all of that now as well. And now we set the intention to align to the energy of new beginnings and bring that beautiful energy in now. The energy of realizing all of your manifestations, breathing that energy in. The energy of experiencing unlimited joy, love, abundance, and magic. Breathing that in now. The energy of clarity and being able to feel and hear and see and know your intuitive nudges. We bring that in now. The energy of feeling supported and guided at all times. We breathe in, we breathe that in. Breaking in the energy of complete worthiness, knowing you are perfectly, divinely worthy of everything you desire. Bringing that in now. Bringing in the energy of love on all levels. Divine love, self-love, romantic love, friendship love. Filling your life with love now. The energy of hope. We bring in that energy now. The energy of excitement, of fun, of lightheartedness, breathing in that energy. The energy of your personal power, being able to effortlessly step into that and hold your intentions and personal power no matter what is going on in your life. Breathing that energy in. Let's bring in the energy of being an embodied goddess. Just fully stepping into your goddess power, being a creatrix, knowing you can manifest everything and anything you want, and that you are in the flow. And then let's bring in the energy of blessings. And let's take a big breath here. And exhale. Just breathing in all of those beautiful energies. Trusting and knowing that these energies are permeating your life. And you will see them gently unfold. And let's take one last final deep breath in. Big inhale. And exhale. You guys can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and taking your time, whenever you feel ready, opening your eyes. I hope this self-care circle has been useful for you, this discussion around manifestation, this clearing. I look forward to hearing your comments and questions, and I will see you again next time. Bye.